But to the first question, that I didn't know that you guys did this, so like you don't use washcloths?
By the way,
you know, the thing with the washcloths is like, so you take the washcloth and you wash your body, and you get those nasty places, and then what are you going to do with it? You're going to just hang it up and let it dry and redo that? Or you got to wash it every time.
So it's kind of like,
why?
Wait a minute.
That much laundry?
So Tuesday, basically, the washcloth is kind of like not washing the chicken, right? Because white people don't wash their chicken either.
I wash chicken.
You wash your chicken?
Yeah.
I don't.
Listen, I've heard.
I'm sorry, I don't.
It doesn't matter, but I still wash it because it's in that. I didn't make those juices.
But what
I don't know what those juices are.
But I bet you making some juices with that black man. I bet you making some juices with that black man.
Wait, what? I missed it. What?
But the washcloth
that's the washcloth. That's what you're saying. You're saying the washcloth is dirty,
right.
So you don't want to use it again because it's just going to dirty your body. But the soap is self-cleaning.
Right. So you take the bar of soap and you just.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing to me Tuesday.
I have to say, I am a loofah person.
You're a loofah. I don't know a black person that uses a loofah.
I'm a loofah, and actually, when my boyfriend and I moved in together, I introduced the loofah into the shower, and this man washed the loofah, and it was like it came out of the washer, and I was like, sir, you have undone the loofah. Like you don't.
The way to wash a loofah is to leave it in the sun.
Yeah,
that's how you clean a loofah.
But when you brought up the washcloth thing, it just made me how dirty my loofah is, and I may have.
Wait a minute, are we talking, is loofah, is that a term for something else that I don't know?
No, loofah is just a loofah. It's like a little loofah you get.
Okay.
I like the lather that a loofah gives. I don't feel like a washcloth gives me enough lathering.
Oh, okay.
And I do wash my legs. I know that's another question on there.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
I'm going to say this. The washcloth thing, first of all, don't know where that came from.
Okay. You use a washcloth.
Yeah, I use a washcloth.
Okay.
But I am very particular about everything, which is, anyway, like, so I'll use a washcloth, that's a face washcloth, that's the body washcloth. This towel, like, also, if my father and my brother are both cave people. So, like, they came to visit me one night, and they went and took a shower, because my wife was like, y'all better get ready, because we were going to go to the club, and they went and used the shower and literally just grabbed the towel that was on the rack, and I was like, that's your towel now. That was mine, but now that's your towel. And like my dad, one time I caught him using my razor. I was like, I know we're family, but
don't do that.
Don't ever do that, ever. That's just, now that's your razor. That's like, stuff like that. But what I was saying about the white people don't wash their legs, I've seen that on Twitter.
That before.
White people, first of all, I got in trouble the other night because I was on a show where I was the only white guy, and it was a bunch of young, single black men, and they was kind of locker room talk and all this stuff, and somebody brought that up, that
white people don't wash
their legs. And I just went like this, I went, can I just point out that what you were admitting to, because you ain't sitting around watching white dudes in the shower at the gym, and if you are, that's your preference.
Right.
What you're basically admitting is that at some point, you hooked up with a really nasty white girl. You're admitting that you hooked up with like a racial tourist back in college. By the way, I'll just admit it. I think anybody can date whoever they want and be with, like, I'm very liberal with my thinking, but I'm also judgmental. That's my whole, I'm judgmental. Like, if somebody talked like this, I'm gonna go, okay, this hole in your head, make sound, we choose the sound. Right. And you chose that one. Like, just like if somebody came up with like, hey, cuz, let me drop some knowledge on you, partner. No. No, I'm not gonna have you drop any knowledge on me. I have no confidence that you studied.
Oh my God!
Like, that's my thing. I'm pretty liberal, but I'm judgmental.
Okay, we have to bring this one up because it's holiday time.
Okay.
And that means food, right? Food. And you know that white people get dragged for your lack of seasoning.
I don't know where that, I'm Italian, and I grew up in an Italian household, and we use seasonings. I'm not going to use Lowry seasoning
Why
salt.
not?
That's like
Why not?
because I will fight you over this. All right?
problem with
Don't make me cut you. I don't have a problem with Lowry's.
Okay.
I have a problem with the fact that there's all these other wonderful spices that you can buy fresh and that have a better taste that go into the Lowry. So why don't you just buy all them and put all them
What if
together?
you do
on stuff?
both? What if you do both?
Because that's crap.
That's what?
That's crap. That's like,
That's
I don't know.
crap?
That's crap. Lowry is this old, dried up shit.
Well, but you can use Lowry's.
But you can get all the stuff that's in Lowry's fresh and put it together.
Some of us are starting
did
to
you say?
learn how to season. Some of us need a seasoning starter pack. I
You
use
have a black
Lowry's.
boyfriend, you will learn.
I use
You will go to his mother's house and you will learn.
You will learn.
Slap Your Mama, which his mother told me about, which is a Louisiana seasoning.
Yes, I have that in my cabinet.
Very good.
Slap your mom.
I use a lot of different spices, so I mean, I do understand because I have gone to family reunions on the other side of the family, and I have eaten stuff, and I'm like, what is this? They're like, oh, that's a deviled egg. I'm like, I know it looks like a deviled egg. I know it has the texture of one, but it tastes like nothing.
Brett, your wife use seasoning in her food or just salt and pepper?
Yeah, she's gotten better. We're we're about to celebrate 15 years in April. Eight married, 15 together. Yeah. And I've got my double doctorate in that woman. No, so like when we first got together, she more than once served me a cold hot dog when she was trying to grill for me.
Oh.
And she said the lines were on it, and I go, that also means that you didn't clean the grill. And so yeah, but she's gotten really good, like good enough that she's convinced me the last 2 years to do that Whole30 diet where you have to eat like fresh, organic, like clean food for like a month. And
But does she use more than salt and pepper?
Yeah. She
What
does.
does she use?
I will admit she like breaks out recipe books and like actual spices and but I will say,
Yes.
growing up where I grew up, some of the nastiest shit I've ever experienced in my life is white people casseroles. Those are some of the nastiest.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about the nasty
Yeah.
casseroles that you
Yeah.
all create.
Yeah.
There was this one.
Where did they
I
come
don't
from? What is a
know.
casserole?
A casserole comes from being poor. I remember when I was young. It does. It comes from white people being poor.
So there are actually poor white people.
There are poor white people,
That's
but
how I
they're
got
called,
to know.
you know what? They're called, we're in our 20s.
Oh, no, my
And I
family's-
remember going out and buying a pound of ground beef, a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, a can of cream corn, and a bag of Doritos, okay?
That
and a
sounds like
thing of
some
Parmesan
nasty
cheese.
shit, Tuesday.
And
What is that?
I cooked the ground beef up. I put in the cream corn, okay? I made the Kraft macaroni and cheese and threw that in the casserole dish. I threw in Parmesan cheese from the thing. And I put the
And then you put
Doritos
your
on
spices
top,
in it.
and I cooked it, and I had it for 2 weeks.
Doritos.
A piece of it every day for 2
That's
weeks.
actually black people nachos. That's how-
Doritos. But that's a casserole. It's
Bean
whatever you can
casserole?
throw together. It's
No,
leftovers.
I don't know.
it's at
I don't
every
need-
function.
I don't need it. I don't know where it came from. I don't
Jill.
know who's doing it.
Jill brought
I don't
it.
talk to Jill. I don't
Jill.
know whose sister Jill is. We don't
So
get
my
along.
mom always said
she
Jill's
already
got the
doesn't
green
like
bean
me.
casserole.
I don't know. I don't like these
The worst one
casseroles
I've ever
either.
come across, I don't know if anybody else has ever heard of this shit or if my family made this shit up. Shoe peg horn.
What?
Shoe peg corn.
What?
Don't know what this, it was the nastiest shit.
It's a white thing.
It was so gross. I don't know what
peg.
was in it.
Shoe peg.
I know how to make one.
Maybe corn?
I make one white trash meal, and that's tater tot casserole. I make one. That's my go-to white trash meal. And my friends have made fun of me every time they've come over. White friends, black friends, Middle Eastern friends, Mexican friends. They make fun of it every time. And I go, eat
But
that.
they eat it.
I go,
Yeah.
eat that and tell me if it's not good. It's bomb as shit.
My casserole
It's
people
cream
would
of
eat.
mushroom. It's cream of mushroom, hamburger, green beans,
And tater tots.
cheese, tater tots. All melted together and all gooey and hot and stuff.
Y'all love a good casserole.
That's it. Green beans. By the way, they threw it. White people
We gotta
throw
get our
green
fiber
beans.
in. We
Green
gotta
beans
get that
are thrown
roughage in somehow.
Green beans are thrown in as a health helper.
Oh,
That's
now we get it. So do y'all get it? White people use green beans because they want to make sure every meal is healthy.
They want to try and make it healthy, even if it's not a healthy
That's
food.
why we love carrot cake. It's a vegetable.
I don't like carrot cake. I don't like carrot cake.
So speaking of carrot cake, sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
I'm not a pie person.
Not a pie person.
I have to say sweet potato, but I worked. I grew up in New York. I grew up in very ethnic neighborhoods. Like right now, I live in the Crenshaw district, and you know, I've been there quite a while, and it's starting to.
How's that going?
It's starting to get really white now, and it scares me because I liked it better when it was real, you know.
Okay.
But whatever. But I grew up with. Sweet potato pies.
Sweet potato pie.
You know, you have the sweet potato pie, the monkey bread.
Why do y'all put raisins in everything? Why
I don't.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
I think that's.
I need some real white people. Y'all ain't real white people.
I had already emailed them. I was like, I don't know what type of white you're looking for, but I may not be that type of white you're looking for. Because we come on a spectrum as well. Like, we're not all the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
But a lot of it, that's just.
I like grapes. I like grapes.
I mean, well, it is, but it's also like she said, it's true. Casserole is.
It's your thing.
It's poor people food.
It's throwing whatever you have left over.
For real. It's trying to make the most out of a little.
Right.
So you're not talking about, let's just be honest, all of these, like, any of these
Are poor.
are not, these are not wealthy white people that you're speaking about. Well, like,
Wealthy white people don't use washcloths either.
No, they do.
No. Wealthy white people put washcloths anywhere. Like
they don't use
They
that.
have washcloths like it's like, oh, you can take that home with you.
They don't use
But
them.
they don't use them.
No, they
too.
don't use
That's
them.
bad.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
They
not
don't
it.
use them?
They just have them out for decoration. Like
Why would they have a whole
fancy
linen
clothes.
closet full of them?
I don't know.
Wealthy white people use washcloths.
Yeah, like you ever been to like the Beverly Hills Hotel? By the way, they just let you in. They like you. Can,
No, sweetie, they let you in.
Okay. All right. All right. Right. Correct.
No.
Right. You're right. You're right. She's right. They do let me in.
Can't argue.
I have been kicked out, but they do let me in. They just have washcloths like
What kind of life you guys live?
in the yeah, I know. Yeah, they have them just in the bathroom
I'm
for
sorry,
like
I
people
can't
they
even
don't
get
know.
into the safari, and I don't know how she's
Safari. As long as you get in the Snooty Fox Tuesday, you good. Snooty Fox. So, what's with the hiking?
That's white privilege.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate white privilege.
Okay.
That we can just go and we can walk wherever the hell we want to walk.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're just going to walk to the top of this mountain because we can. Because what is the reason for that?
I don't know.
You know, I'm just going to fall down the mountain and it's going to be glorious without, you know, because my nose is off. But I'm white privileged and I got health care and I can fix everything. And I don't care, you know, and that's what I don't get it either.
Do you
because
hike?
No, I take the bus or a Lyft or an Uber.
Yeah.
Do you hike,
Thank God
Heidi?
they got buses that go up to Griffith Park now.
Oh, okay.
Because I can go
didn't know
Music
that.
City.
Do you hike, Heidi?
Do you? I mean, I've done like the Culver City steps.
That's
Is that like if they're like I've done that, but I don't actively hike. I don't actively hike. The thing that I don't like about hiking is it's exercise, and I only have so many exercise shoes, and I don't really like getting dirt on my exercise shoes, and so it feels like, hey, if this is about exercise, can we do it somewhere where there's not dirt?
Okay, Brett.
So that's just
You're a hiker?
I have a white woman that I'm married to. So yeah, I do the hiking. I don't think.
Yeah.